Hey guys, welcome back to Saturday Night Sit Down, where we talk about love, marriage, money, and everything in between. I'm your host, Chami Pinnock. If this is your first time of joining me, you're very, very welcome. And for those of you that keeps coming back every weekend, guys, you are the best. Thank you so much. If you like my content, guys, please do not forget to like this video. And also, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do consider subscribing. When you do, you'll be the first to get a notification whenever I upload a new video. And also, guys, when you subscribe, you just help me to promote my channel on Facebook and on YouTube. And also, guys, don't forget to check out some of my other videos. I've done a lot of videos, and I'm sure that you will find one or two of my videos that will be of interest to you. So do not forget to check out some of my other videos. Okay, guys, on today's episode, guys, I am reacting to, the last video that I uploaded last week about Apostle Suleman's junior pastor, Pastor Mike David, and his allegations, on his wife, Faith, Pastor Faith, and Apostle Johnson Suleman. So, without wasting your time, guys, let's dive right in. Now, guys, when I posted that video, like I said in the video that I posted it midnight on that day. I can't remember which day it was now, but I posted it midnight. And then when I woke up in the morning, I found out that the video has been taken down. And then when I tried to check out, I went to YouTube and tried to see, there was an allegation of copyright claim. And like I said in the video, I don't want to be going back and forth to that. I didn't use any copyright claim. I don't use music in my video. So I was very curious to see who made this claim, against my video. And lo and behold, when I went and checked, it was Celebration TV, which was run and owned by Apostle Johnson Suleman, claiming that I took some of his content, which obviously was a big lie. But however, that's that. So the video was taken down. Said he also went and took down the video that Solomon Isa did on Solomon's temple. But now we've heard a side. So that was the side of the man that we heard first. We've heard a side of the woman. The woman later came out, made a video, and then just a couple of days ago, a woman reached out to Solomon, with Solomon Isa on Solomon's temple, and Solomon did an in-depth interview with this lady, and we heard the side of the woman as well. Because the truth of the matter is, in every story there's always three sides to the story. Okay, so there's the man's side, there's the woman's side, and then there is the truth, which of course you and I would never know. But we can draw some form of conclusion from both sides of the story. So it's really good to hear both sides of the story, because from hearing both sides of the story, you as a man, or you as a woman, or you as a person in general, will be able to draw some form of conclusion. It's the same thing that happens in court. When the judge hears both sides of the story, even though they are not there when the incident happened, but from hearing both sides of the story and looking at all the evidence that is presented in front of them, the judge and the jury will be able to come to a conclusion of who is right and who is wrong, or who is guilty and who isn't guilty. So I have taken my time to watch the video of the lady, the interview that Solomon did with the lady. It's almost over 2 hours long video, but I took my time and I watched it from start to finish. And personally, I have come to my own conclusion. But before I go into my conclusion, let me just say this. It's just an advice to Apostle Johnson Suleman. Obviously, you've been on my channel, or the people that you pay to, monitor the internet to see who is talking about you and who isn't. This is my advice to you, Apostle Johnson Suleman. Stop wasting your time sitting on the internet. Stop sitting on the internet, 24 hours, or getting people to monitor the internet and looking for people that are talking about you, and chasing bloggers and trying to pull people's video down with false accusation. When you do that, you are simply just telling people that you have got something to hide. If somebody brings an accusation to the public domain, then we as bloggers, we have every right to publish that video, because they've brought it to the public domain. Whatever that is brought to the public domain simply means that anybody, whoever they are, can share, because it's been brought to the public domain. But if you as a pastor that you're supposed to be spending your time, saving souls, doing charitable work, praying, seeking the face of God, spending time in the place of prayer, but you are always on the internet 24/7 looking for people that are talking about you and trying to, block their channel, bring their videos down, then you are doing the wrong thing. It simply says one thing, that you have got things to hide and you are scared that one day something will surface. So that's why you are always on the internet, trying to monitor whatever is going. If you've got nothing to hide, let things be. If someone comes out with an accusation about you, trust me, if you have got nothing to hide, the truth will always come through. And people will see whoever that has laid that false accusation or lied against you. People will see the person for who they really are. You can't fight everybody. You cannot stop things from being published on the public domain. The world is too big and you can't control what goes on around the world. You cannot control. If you have, you can control, you think you have things to claim on YouTube. What about Facebook? What about Instagram? What about WhatsApp? How many videos are you going to take down? Think about it. How many videos are you going to take down? So you can't keep up. So let things be. If a man, or especially somebody that has worked with you, comes out with an accusation against you, let him come out and say what he has to say. And let the truth come out also. And people will make up their mind and people will decide. And people will see the truth for what it really is. So it's just an advice to you. I've got nothing against you. I don't have time for you. I have my own personal race with God to run. So I really don't have time for you. So let things be. Concentrate on your work. Concentrate on what you say God has called you to do. And leave the internet alone. Okay, leave the internet alone. Stop chasing after bloggers. You're only just going to, sabotage your name and yourself. And if you've got something to hide, if you have secrets that you're so scared that one day these secrets will surface, just go and repent and put your house in order. Put your house in order, okay? Chasing after bloggers will not help you. It will only sabotage you the more, okay? So put your house in order, repent, and face your calling that you said God has called you to do. Do the job that he has called you to do. All right, Apostle Johnson Suleman. Okay, now that I've gotten that out of the way, let me go straight into my thoughts on this issue between the Apostle Johnson Suleman's junior pastor, Pastor Mike David, and the wife, Pastor Faith. Now, from the first video that came out, we saw that the Pastor Mike David came out with a lot of accusation, how Pastor Johnson Suleman was sleeping with his wife, that even when the wife with their child, when the child was 6 months old, she went to the hotel and Apostle Johnson Suleman slept with her. He's been sleeping with her, and she just came one day. But you guys all saw the video, so there's no need me ranting and going back to it. But we saw all the accusation that he made, that he wants DNA test and all of that. That the wife left him. The wife just left him and went to Abuja, disappeared. He doesn't have access to his children. He wants his wife back, that the wife has been hypnotized and all of that. That is his part of the story. Now the woman came out as well and gave her side of the story. And if you take your time, because it's a long video, 2 hours, so take your time. But I would really advise you to really watch that video, especially if you have seen the first one. I would advise you to watch the second one, because I'm a fair person. I play fair, and when like if 10 of us watch both videos, all 10 of us will come out with different conclusion. So this is my conclusion, guys. You might have a different view. You might have a different conclusion. But this is my conclusion. This is my take of that video. After spending 2 hours, over 2 hours, listening to the interview of this woman by Solomon, I concluded from everything that the woman said I compared it to what the man said in his own video, and there are a lot of questions that the man needs to answer. Most of his stories are not credible, or most of his stories are not believable. I could see that there are some lies in his story when I compare to the one of the wife. For example, he said the wife was a virgin when he married her. And the wife, from the side of the wife, she's known Apostle Suleman even before they got married. So if Apostle Suleman didn't sleep with her whilst they were married, or if she didn't succumb to Apostle Suleman whilst she was single, I really don't see why you know, she would want to sleep with him now that she's married with children. Well, that's one part of the story. Now, another very important part of the story that I want to point out is the part of the man infidelity. And this is not just confirmed by the wife. A lot of other people that, you know, in the comment section, a lot of people that knew this family came out and said the same thing. That this Pastor Mike David has had issues with infidelity. He's always been cheating on the wife. He's been sleeping with members of the church, and that is why they transferred them quite a lot. And we could see that even from his part of the story, that they were transferred like more than 3 times, maybe 4 times, maybe more. And apparently it's because he was always cheating on his wife with the members of the church. He's always sleeping with the members of the church. And that's why they keep transferring them, you know, thinking that it would change, but it obviously it didn't change. And that was what led to his dismissal from the church, according to the story of the wife and other people that, you know, came and said things on the comment section, people that knew both of them, that was what led to his dismissal from the church, is his infidelity, because he couldn't keep his manhood, you know, in his pants. And another thing that I want to say here is that, you know, a lot of pastors' wives, they go through a lot in their marriages. Believe it or not, guys. Pastors' wives are going through a lot in their marriages. But they wouldn't come out to say it, because it would tarnish the image of the husband. Not just the husband, it would tarnish the reputation that they've built. It would tarnish the image of the church. So because of that, most of them tend to hide things. And is it right? For me, it is wrong to hide things, because whatever you keep hidden, trust me, one day it will come to the open. Okay, it will always come to the open. So for me, I don't encourage, you know, people hiding things, especially women of God, you know, or pastors' misses. But I know that a lot of pastors' wives, they are in abusive relationships. Their husbands are abusive. Their husband will beat them. Their husband are verbally abusive to them. But when they come out, they are the holiest. You know, they stand on the pulpit and they preach, you know, forgiveness. They preach respect for your wife. They preach all that. But behind closed doors, they are devils. They maltreat their wives. They treat their wives like trash. Most pastors. So most of their wives are going through a lot. And if they would come out and tell you what they are going through in their matrimonial home, you would be shocked. We saw of the other guy, the pastor in America, the prophet, that, you know, he is performing great miracles and signs and wonders. But he ended up killing his wife when the woman left him. Because the woman couldn't, you know, keep those secrets anymore. She's had enough of the abuse. She's had enough of the violence in the house. She's had enough of the lies, of the pretense. And she wanted out. And the man knew that if he let her go, that the secrets will be out. And so he went and he killed her. So a lot of women, a lot of pastor misses are going through a lot. So for me personally, I believe the side of the woman. Like I said, guys, we all have, you know, our opinion, and this is just mine. I believe the side of the woman. I believe that a Pastor Mike Davis was stripped of his position because of his infidelity, because he couldn't keep his manhood in his pants. And the general overseer had just had it, and they stripped him of everything that he had. And you know, because he felt that maybe the woman would be, and another thing that he said, you know, in his video, he kept saying his wife. He kept referring to her as his wife, and we all found out from the woman's side that he has returned the diary. So that means the woman is no longer his wife. So if the woman even slept with Apostle Johnson Suleman after the man has returned the diary, then he's got no right over her. They're no longer married. According to custom, according to tradition, once a diary has been returned, it simply means the man has let the woman off. Like, go, I don't want anything to do with you. You can go and remarry. But you know, the woman said that the man has always, you know, threatened her with, I'm going to leave you, I'm going to push you out, I'm going to leave you. And on this particular occasion, when she just said she's had it, you know, and he was shocked. You know, some men would think without them, a woman can't be anything. A woman can't, you know, amount to anything because of that, without them. So I'm sure this is what this man thought, that is the alpha and omega in the life of the woman, that the woman will come back crawling and begging. But to his greatest shock, the woman picked her life up. And you can see that from the woman's side. She said she attempted to commit suicide. She was so depressed. But she found the courage in her children and picked herself up. You know, picked herself up and started afresh. And God has been blessing her. You know, I'll tell you something. This is from a personal experience, guys. This is from a personal experience. There are some men that they think that without them, you as a woman is nothing. They think that without them, you can't amount to anything. But later, when they leave, they will be the one to leave. And then when they later find out that you're doing better than even when you were with them, they will want to come back and sabotage you. They will want to destroy your life. They will want to destroy your name. Most men will go to the length of doing everything to make sure that they pull you down, that they give you all the bad names, that they want to sabotage you, really, basically. They will try and do everything within their power to destroy you. Just because they are jealous of your achievement. They're jealous now that you've made it without them. They're jealous now that you are better off without them. So they will go to any lengths to bring you down. And I'm talking from a place, you know, a personal experience. So most men are like that. So yeah, in conclusion, this is my take on this story. I believe the side of the woman, after listening to both sides, after I took my time to listen to the man's story, I took my time to listen to the woman's story, I have drawn my conclusion that the man is frustrated. That is just the truth. The man is a wounded lion. And guess what a wounded lion does? They will grab anything that is in their way. They will drag anything. They want to drag anything that is in their way down with them. The man is a wounded lion, is going down, and he wants to drag the poor woman and everything else, you know. And that includes Apostle Johnson Suleman. He wants to drag everybody down with him. That is my conclusion of this story, guys. Leave me your thoughts and leave me your comments in the comment section of what you think. But please, guys, take your time to watch both videos. Now, I'm going to post the video separately because I don't want it to be 2 hours plus. So after I finish, you know, uploading this one, I'm going to post the interview of that woman and Solomon, because Solomon has given, you know, the permission. So after I upload this, I'm going to post that one separately. So please, before you make comments, you know, or before you draw to your conclusion, take your time, guys, to watch both videos. If you've already seen the guy's video, take your time and watch the side of the woman, and then you can then make your conclusion and come back and leave me a comment in the comment section of what you think, or what's your conclusion on this matter. And I hope that people will just let them be. People would let them be. Let them just go and sort out themselves, you know, privately. Let's let them be. Let's just let them be. You know, it's family affairs. I think we should let sleeping dogs lie and just let this one slide. Okay, guys. Anyways, that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for taking your time, spending your time with me on my channel. I really do appreciate it. If this is your first time of joining me, guys, you're very, very welcome. And for those of you that keeps coming back every weekend, guys, you are the best. Thank you so, so much. If you haven't subscribed, guys, to my channel, please consider subscribing and join the family. We are a small channel, but we are growing daily. So join the family, guys, and support me to help me, grow my channel. And also, guys, leave me your thoughts, leave me your comments in the comment section of what you think of this story. Okay, do not forget to check out the interview of Suleman and Pastor Faith. Okay, and leave me your thoughts and leave me your comment. Thank you all so much for taking your time, spending your time with me on my channel. I really do appreciate it. That's it from me, guys, today. Till next week, Saturday, I remain your host, Chame Pinnock. Bye for now. Bye.
Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies high.